What's up, you guys? My name is Samantha Huger. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have our very first video of 2018. I am so stoked on this video. I have been working on this whole pantry organization thing for a while now. In fact, I shot the video for this video already a week ago, but I got a new camera. You guys want to see it? Look at how pretty she is. Oh my goodness. Hello, gorgeous. Oh, so excited. I'm gonna show you guys some really beautiful, modern, but yet farmhouse style, very kind of cool, eclectic, I don't know, just like Pinteresty, just awesomeness for your pantry organization. As always, I will link everything for the video in the description below. So if there's something you see that you like, be sure to check out the description. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alrighty, first things first, let's talk about my obsession with these mason jars and my Dymo label maker. I saw a couple of things on Pinterest where people had taken their little Dymo old school label makers. I would make my dad so proud with this video. They'd use them on like their essential oil mixes, and I was like, oh, that is so cute. I want to do that in my pantry. So I went on Amazon, I got myself one of those Dymo label makers and a variety of sizes in these ball jars. I just like how the labels help me to know what's in there. It helps Zachary to know what's in there. It helps my guests that come over to know what's in the pantry, and people can grab their snacks out of here and just know what's going on with the craziness. Before you start doing anything with your pantry organization, I just want to make this one note to make sure that you measure your cabinets and your pantry shelves. Let me just say I'm really glad I did beforehand, because I would have had a really hard time finding storage containers that'll fit, because it took me forever finding storage containers that would fit in my pantry. Let me show you these really cute farmhouse style kind of Magnolia Market, Target, you know, looking baskets I found on Amazon. Just a second. How cute are those? I found these, they come in a set of 2. This is the smaller version, then it comes in a larger version. You can use them as nesting boxes if you wanted. I put these on the very top shelf of our pantry, so when there's items that I don't use as often, but I still need storage for, I don't necessarily have to grab out a stool every single time. I can just kind of like reach as far as I can and grab the box out of the pantry. So Zach and I buy a lot of supplements. This is the supplement side of our pantry. We like to buy our protein powders, our BCAAs, some of the other supplements that we take from True Nutrition. It's a really great company. I like that they don't use a lot of advertising, which is why their bags are really plain. But like I said, their stuff comes in bags. So I really wanted to find some containers to put all of our stuff in, because otherwise our pantry was just full of these bags. So I found these gallon jars on Amazon. These are perfect for things that you have in bulk. I have a large one of our rolled oats, which we use a lot. I use this for our protein powders that we buy in bulk. Things that you might buy in bulk, maybe you have a lot of flour, you have a lot of sugar for baking. These are perfect for that. Then for some of the supplements that we don't use quite as often, or ones that strictly Zach uses, I put those on the top shelf. Let me show them to you. For these, I found these awesome half-gallon ball jars. Again, I used my Dymo label maker and I labeled all of them. Again, Zach thought I was crazy. I think I'm a genius. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments, but I think it turned out really great. Before I bought these copper baskets, our supplements were just kind of all over the place and they were jumbled around, they were hard to find. I really like how I can pull these copper baskets out and then we can look to find what we need. I wanted to make sure it was something that we could see through, so that when you're looking for something specific, you can go, oh, hey, there's the multivitamin that I need. I really like these baskets as well. Again, make sure that you measure. These are from Amazon and they come in a set of 2, just like the wooden boxes did. And this is the smaller version of the copper basket. Next, I needed some kind of storage for all of our teas and coffees. I'm a big tea and coffee drinker. I like my uppers, what can I say? I found this really cute industrial looking Lazy Susan that has 2 different tiers. I like that the tiers were sectioned off. That way I could keep all my teas nice and organized, because that's very important to keep your teas organized. And I could put all of our things like the instant coffee, my little mini espresso maker, and then the random little things of like tea crystals and small packets of instant coffee and tea that I only have 1 packet of in here, and just keep it nice and organized. Since we have such a small space, I really like using hooks for different things. So I put these hooks up for, there we go. So I put these hooks up for my really cute little brass measuring cups that I got at Target, as well as my measuring spoons. It keeps it out of the way, but it looks really cute. This is kind of like my little coffee bar area, my little mini coffee bar. More ball jars in here with the Dymo label maker. I have cacao butter because I read in a keto book one time. I'm not doing keto currently, but I read in a keto book one time that you could use this in your like a bulletproof coffee type recipe. I have my collagen peptides, which I do like to put in my coffee because it's supposed to help with your skin. And now that I'm 30, I'm like trying to do as much as I can as far as prevention to keep my skin looking really good. And then MCT oil here as well. And this is my little coffee bar. Up top on this shelf, I added the larger copper baskets for things that I don't use as often, and just to store these in a more organized way, because otherwise they were just kind of thrown up there. This is nice because, again, I'm really short. I can just pull the basket down and then grab out, you know, whatever I need out of here. My obsession with the Dymo label maker continues with my organization of all of our spices. I went so far as to use Goo Gone on my spice bottles and label all of my spices. All right, last, let's move on to the last cabinets in my tiny little kitchen. Underneath the pantry, I needed some more storage down here. And one thing that we're trying to teach Sebastian now that he's 3 years old is to not constantly be yelling from his room, "Mom, I need more cheddar bunnies." I wanted to teach him, okay, that's great, go get it yourself. Self-sufficiency is very important to learn. So I found these really cool candy jars. That way, for snacks that he enjoys quite often, like cheddar bunnies, which I obviously have to buy in bulk. If you can't tell, I buy them by the dozen off Amazon. That way I can just put a whole box in there. He can come in here, grab it himself. It's really easy and quick for him, and it's at his level. This is where I decided to place the larger farmhouse wooden crate boxes. Again, I'm just using these to kind of help keep things together. I don't know if you've ever noticed when you're organizing or when you're designing, when you have something in a box or on a tray, just for some reason it makes it look more nice and more organized, even though you've got it stacked this high in your pantry. It still looks more organized because it's inside a box. I do have a second box over here with some other things that we use. One thing to note is that if you're gonna do the ball jars, you're gonna have leftover stuff most likely. You're gonna have a bag of almonds and you're not gonna be able to quite fit all of the almonds into the ball jar. You're gonna need a place to store the rest of those things. So that's why I have this other basket down here. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to see you guys back here. Any comments, suggestions, anything, leave those in the comments section below. I love hearing what you guys have to say. With that, I'll let you guys go. I appreciate you, I love you, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.